What's up, everybody? Happy Wednesday. Hope all you're having a great day so far today. It's a beautiful day, actually. Getting into this episode, GH, I'm not even mad at Jocelyn for going off unlucky the way she did. Like, I know she started to feel bad when she realized why he trashed, the diner and stuff, because he wasn't able to save, Lulu, and she felt like, oh, maybe I was being, too harsh with him or whatever. No, you weren't, because I understand his disappointment and his anger and stuff. I get that. But that don't give him the right to come up in a diner, kicking paying customers out and trashing the place, causing some damage. You know what I'm saying? That's going to cost y'all money. I mean, I'm pretty sure, it's nothing to fix. That's peanuts. But still, it's the simple fact that you're disrespecting customers, paying customers. You know what I mean? Like, you want that repeat business. Because me personally, I don't play about my money. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't play about that. Don't give him the right to do that. They want to sit there and throw the family card around. Oh, well, you could put the damages or whatever. You could put that on my family tab. Sir, your broke ass ain't never going to be able to pay for that. Now go somewhere. I would have had him locked up. I'm just saying, like, I understand he disappointed, but that don't give him the right to come up in there and act like boo-boo the fucking fool. It don't give you that right. You know what I'm saying? Like, sir, collect yourself. If you want to be upset, be angry, and tear up something, go to a gym and put that energy into that. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure you can call Sonny and use his gym for free. I'm pretty sure you can. That was just crazy. Come up in a diner, tearing the place up and kicking, paying people out. Like, are you nuts? Fail and bump your damn head. I'm over Lucky at this point because he's doing exactly what I expect him to do. Run. That's what he does. You know what I'm saying? Like, he just promised Aiden, like, oh, I'm going to see you before I leave. Now you're going to Jason asking for a passport and Jason giving him money and stuff like that just to leave. Like, so you're not going to say bye to your family? You're not going to say bye, to your nephew? You're not going to say bye to your brother-in-law? And I still consider Dante his brother-in-law, even if him and Lulu not married. I still consider him that. But you're not going to say goodbye to your son, to Elizabeth? Like, nothing? Just nothing. Just no goodbyes. You just going to hop on a plane and just go. Like, what the hell is wrong with him? Especially after his son just came out to him and they had that nice moment together. You just going to dip off because he thinks it's for the best. No, it's what's best for him. That's the problem. You know what I'm saying? That's all Lucky doing. He's doing what's best for him. Oh, that's what my dad did. He would leave to protect the family, because he wanted to deal with his demons. And that's what I'm trying to do. Like, that's not protecting your family, though. That's not what's best for them. It's selfish. And why would he want to be anything like Luke anyway? Usually you want to learn from your parents, the good and the bad. You want to take the good, but you want to, learn what not to do when it comes down to their bad traits. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want to repeat that. Running away is not the option when you have a family. You have a child and stuff like that. That's not the best way to go. It's a coward. It's a coward's way out, in my opinion. And I'm glad Jason tried to talk some sense into him because Jason should know. You know what I'm saying? Jason, the first time Jason was going, that wasn't his fault. But the second time was his choice. And he see how devastating that was for his family on both accounts. So I like that he tried to talk some damn sense into Lucky. Because he need to stop running. Spend some damn time with your family. Like, your mama on her way back to town, you don't even want to see her to say hello? Nothing. Like, God knows it's probably been a while since he's seen Laura face to face anyway. I was so freaking happy, though, when Laura popped up. I said, good. I'm glad Laura back. Because even though she was working my nerve with the Heather Weber stuff, I'm glad she back. Because now she could pop some, some sense into her damn son head. Get him to stick around. Be a man. Be a father. Step up. Stop running all the time. And that's what I be talking about. See, with these deadbeats, it's so easy for the deadbeats to get up and run away because the other parent got to pick up the pieces and continue to, handle business with the kids. And look at, that's why I respect Liz, because Liz, she love her kids. She not just going to jump up and run away. She can't do that, and she wouldn't do that to her kids. You know what I'm saying? And it's jacked up that Lucky gets that option. He could just bounce his little ass on a pot of town whenever he want to. No child support paying ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm so over him. Like, if I was Jason, like I said, I wouldn't have gave him a dime. You figure out how to get your broke tail back to Africa. Because these people don't, put their lives on the line to get your ass up out of a bad situation. That's how you repay everybody. Just dipping off and then got the nerve to come in and try to get a passport and some money. Like, dude, get on up out of here. So anyway, moving on from that. I don't know what it is, but I think this is like the first time Joselyn and Dex are actually seeing each other in a few weeks. Like, I've noticed that they haven't really been, having scenes together in a while. And now Molly's in the mix. Something tell me that Molly and Dex are definitely going to get together. Something tell me, because they've been bumping into each other a lot lately. You know what I'm saying? And usually when that happens, that tells me something about to go down, maybe. Because I just don't see, I don't see it for Dex and Joselyn. I really don't. Like, chemistry wise, they look good together and stuff and might look good on paper. But when they're together, it's like, what do they have really in common? Like, what do you have to talk about? You know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't see it. For me, I don't see it. Molly and Dex, I could kind of see it, maybe. I don't know. I would have to see more of them to get a full diagnosis to see if I would like them as a couple, to see if they're viable. So anyway, moving on from that. Speaking of Molly, I understand she trying to move heaven and earth to get her mama out the prison. I get it. But her going to Anna again is a waste of time, because I agree with Anna. The case is the feds. It's their case now. And that's what some people don't understand, like with local PD. Once the feds come in and take over your case, you can't get it back. You can't retake over the case. You can't do that. Anna can't reopen the case and just take it over from the feds. She can't. I mean, could she look into it further, and maybe if she found some evidence against Sonny, even if Anna found some evidence against Sonny, she couldn't use that for her department. She would automatically have to turn that over to the feds. It's their case. The feds trumps local PD. Once it's their case, it's their case. Anna can't step on their toes. It would mean some consequences for her if they wrote it realistically. You know what I'm saying? There'd be consequences, because you can't just, step on the feds' toes. It don't go down like that. The feds don't play. I do like how Molly brought up the whole Claudia situation, because Carly definitely lied her ass off on that stand during that trial. Carly definitely lied. But what Molly got to understand is, yes, Sonny's past is not good. You know what I'm saying? He has a volatile past. He beat up Cyrus and Dex. Yeah, but you can't use that. The feds can't use that to arrest him, though, on this Jagger Kate situation. They can't use that. They have to have actual evidence that he killed Jagger. They got to have something. You know what I'm saying? Using his past as evidence against them is not going to happen. It's not going to work. I definitely agree with Molly when it comes to Anna. Like, for her to be a police commissioner and always preaching about justice and stuff like that, it just looks to me like Anna's not big on justice as she preaches. She don't practice what she preach, because she done had Sonny twice. She done had him, especially with the Dex assault. Oh, she definitely could have put him down. Like I said, it might not have been a long time. He might have not had prison, and he might not have gotten prison. With Diane as his attorney, but I'm pretty sure he would have got something. Some type of probation, community service. He would have had to do something, even if it wasn't prison. And she let him slide on that, which I'm not a fan of. Because if you got him, take the win where you can get it. Even if it ain't going to put him down for a long time, it's something. You know what I'm saying? And it lets Sonny know that you're not playing with him. And you are coming at him. But if you just keep letting winnable cases go against him, it's not a good look as police commissioner. It's not a good look for her. So I definitely agree with Molly on that. But as far as this Jagger Kate situation go, it's completely out of Anna's hands. She can't take this case over. She cannot. But I do feel like Anna had a point where Molly was concerned as far as why she's on this crusade against Sonny. I do feel like it's personal for her. Not just because of her mother, but I do feel like it's because of the baby. I do think a part of her want revenge on Christina and Sonny. Well, definitely Christina, but she definitely wanted on Sonny too, because she blames him too for what happened. Because Christina probably wouldn't have went to Ava's if it wasn't for Sonny. So she blames both of them. And I feel like this is revenge partly for her. You know what I'm saying? But I do feel like another part is for her mama, which I understand. You know what I'm saying? But it's out of their hands now. It's the feds. What are you going to do? Molly need to stand down on this because she ain't gonna win this one. You know what I'm saying? You got to sit back and let the feds do their thing, whether they get a conviction, whether they reopen the case on Sonny or not. It's up to them now. It's not up to Anna. And Christina's another one. Christina need to learn how to listen. Christina don't listen for shit. She's so hard headed. Like, even when Alexis told her to stand down and let her handle this, let Martin handle this, and Alexis reaffirmed her. She was like, stay out of this. Don't do nothing. And Christina said, okay, fine. And the way Christina looked away from her mother, I said, she gonna do something. I knew she was gonna do something. She don't listen. That girl do not listen. And of course, she go to Sonny. Oh, we got to get mom out of prison. Even Sonny told her, don't do nothing. Let me handle it. Don't do anything. What does she do? Take her little ass on over to Anna's office. Oh, I got new information. I'm like, girl, you just as hard-headed as you want to be. Just don't listen. I'm like, damn. I understand she want to save her mother, but at the end of the day, coming forward now is going to do more harm than good. Because they could still slap new charges on Alexis and they could slap new charges on Christina. Because whatever Christina admits to now, it's not in the original statement. You know what I'm saying? That her mother made, that she made, it's not in the original statement. They can now get you on obstruction of justice charges. You're going to be charged. Shut up. You know what I'm saying? Just be quiet at this point. Why would you want new charges on you? It's not going to get her out of this trouble. They still got circumstantial evidence against Alexis. So her coming forward is not going to help nothing. Even if you admit, oh, well, I did this and I did that, you got to show them proof that you did it. Otherwise, it's just your word. And they can't go off just your word. That, oh, I took the gun from my dad. I went to the cemetery. You got proof of all this? You got surveillance? They're going to have to get all that proof to back up your story. And even if they do get that proof, they still can slap obstruction of justice charges on you. They can still get you for it. You know what I'm saying? Even if you could prove that you were the one in Alexis' car, they can still get you on something. You know what I'm saying? So now ain't the time to be coming forward. I'm glad, that she found out a little bit about Blaze or whatever, what's going on with her and whatnot. I still think it was kind of dumb to break them up. You know what I'm saying? But Christina's a bit too much for me. Like, I don't know how anybody could date Christina because that's just too much. Like, you got to have a huge amount of patience to deal with that girl because she could just drive you nuts. So moving on from that, this whole Natalia and Sonny situation, I can understand Natalia wanting to, be professional with Sonny. I get that. Because Sonny's life is messy, okay? It's too complicated, and I don't think Natalia can handle all of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think she got to enter to deal with that. Especially dealing with some of his exes, especially Carly. It's going to be some insecurities there. It's just, a lot of women have dealt with that dating Sonny. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot that comes with dating that man. He might charm you in the beginning. Dating Sonny is like a Lifetime movie. You ever seen them old 90s Lifetime movies where the woman get with the guy, he handsome, charming, all these things, and then when they get married and stuff, you start seeing that dark side to him? That's dating Sonny pretty much. Like, you know what I'm saying? He gonna lay on the charm, take you to his island, wine and dine you, and then once y'all start getting serious, you're gonna see that side of him, you know what I'm saying? That's gonna have you rethinking that shit. So it's like, don't do it. Natalia's a waste of a character anyway at this point. So it's like, what's the point of putting her with Sonny? Like, you ain't nothing but another notch on that man bedpost. So you might as well go on and keep walking. I'm just saying, you might as well. And Sonny sitting there telling Jason, oh, I might have to turn myself in. Sonny is agonizing the thought of having to do that. You know what I'm saying? But he need to do what he need to do. Because all these other people are paying for your bullshit. Like, you done killed that man. And everybody around you has to pay this price now. Because not only did they cover for your little ass, they getting looked at for this case, all type of mess. All because you did something stupid. I mean, if you was going to take Jagger out, you should have did it in another way. More private, more secluded. You know what I'm saying? More smart. Like, he did it in the worst way possible. I'm like, sir, go to the prison and go turn your little ass in and get that lady out. Because the mere fact that she's been up in there now for a minute is baffling to me. Because I'm like, that's your baby mama. One of your baby mamas. Get that lady the hell up out that prison. Get her up out of there. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I was Alexis, I'd file the biggest civil suit against Sonny. Just for, for pain and suffering. I would file a huge civil lawsuit against his little ass, having me sitting up in prison and sharing a cell with Heather freaking Weber of all people. No, you gonna have to pay me half of your net worth for that mess. I'm just saying. Like, Sonny better go ahead and just turn himself in and get that lady up out of there. Come on now. The price of being connected to Sonny Corinthos. Jesus. I couldn't do it. Like, hell no, I couldn't do it. Being with that man is just a no to the no. I really didn't see the point in Jason and Anna talking about that damn kiss. I did not see the point in that. I'm like, what y'all need to rehash that little stupid kiss for? It was no point to that. It was no point. And she should have known that Jason wasn't going to sign up for no WSB mess. Jason ain't going for none of that foolishness. Moving on from that. I am freaking loving Carly and Brennan together. I am loving it. And I love that Jack, for me, I believe Jack when he told Carly that he don't want nothing from her. Like, she don't owe him nothing. He was like, listen, I don't want no transactional relationship. I'm not mad at that. I don't blame him. Like, cause he got too many relationships like that, especially being, in the WSB. Like, most of his relationships with people are transactional. So he don't want that. I think he just really wants to get to know Carly and really be with her. I think he's just captivated by her. You know what I'm saying? I don't really think he got ulterior motives. I'm starting to think he don't. I think he just really like her. And you could tell Carly was surprised. You know what I'm saying? I think she could tell that he really like her like that. They need to get together. They really do. They need to be a couple at this point, because I'm feeling it. That PI lady, she is terrible at her job. She is horrible. And I'm surprised Felicia talking about she's a good PI. Where? I don't see nothing good about her. Because everything she done so far is dumb. First of all, you walking around with that damn dog. Then you gonna sit here, snap pictures of Carly going into Brennan's room. First of all, that's not evidence of anything. She is a co-owner of the hotel. I mean, Carly and Olivia have been seen going into plenty of guest rooms, even when the guests are there. So that's nothing. Unless you get snapshots of them kissing or something, then you ain't got diddly squat. And this fool really took the key card and tried to get into the room. I'm like, lady, what are you doing? What are you doing? She really tried to get up in there. And I'm glad, Felicia and Jack handled that. Felicia had called Carly. Jack was like, let me get her out of here. Because he realized she was a PI. I'm like, yeah, pack her up. Get her up out of here. She a horrible private investigator. I don't know why Felicia wasting her time trying to warn Carly about Jack Brennan. I'm like, you're not going to warn Carly about shit. Carly is Carly. She going to date Jack, whether people like it or not. But Carly definitely need to find out who tailing her ass, because that would put me on high alert. Like, you got somebody following me around. And I'm pretty sure she probably going to call Sonny about it and let him know. And they probably going to trace it back to Martin. I really hope Martin was smart enough to cover his tracks with that PI. Like, I'm just saying. Like, be smart now. But anyway, that was pretty much the whole episode. Hit the comment section. Let me know what you all thought. And I will see you all later. Have a great day. Peace.